Yes, had a history of working with orchestras right from Time and a Word before I joined, and then Magnification. But this time, the orchestra is not employed to do that kind of a process where it's all engulfing and it's sort of like continuous. So the idea was that we add to the power of the sound that we have by using orchestra at particular times to engage the overall sound and really get a nice arrangement, get some more counter melody, get some more scale into the sound. That was the general approach, that it would be used tastefully and powerfully and beautifully. So we employ it in Mirror to the Sky in a different way, really, at this time. I found that really nice that we give it the big moments in Mirror to the Sky. But in the other songs, we give it moments that are kind of like really help us, like the end of Luminosity, even All Connected has similar approach. And we basically found little colours like for circles of time, very, very subtle colours to add to that. And then they don't appear on the bonus tracks of Unknown Place, 1 Second, and Magic Potion, because we didn't envisage that they were the kind of songs that needed that kind of added bonus, if you like. So we're very happy with the way that the band has controlled that added ingredient. When I started my album Time, which took several years, I collaborated with Andrew Jackman, who had already arranged Bach Cantata 140 for me, and very sadly, he passed away. So I knew I had nobody in my world that I knew who arranged. So I was reading Musicians Union paper, and they interviewed an arranger and writer called Paul K. Joyce, and he mentioned Yes, that Yes was one of the bands he liked, amongst others. So anyway, I reached out to him and I said, "Hey, I saw your comment, and there's some music I'd like arranged." So we got together and he started work on Time, which took him quite a while, quite a time. But we got through that project. So when we started The Quest, I started to think that, wow, it was really handy to have a great orchestral arranger on the end of the phone, and even in the same county as my studio was in Devon. I let him know that we were thinking of adding orchestra to this album that's become The Quest. So we worked on Dare to Know. That was the first big idea I had about them incorporating orchestral work there. So when we were doing The Quest, we said, well, who's going to play these arrangements after Paul had demoed some of them for me? So we looked at using, British orchestras and American orchestras, and then Macedonia came up, and somehow the timing of this, and we were introduced to Fame Orchestra, FAME, and basically we realised this was a highly professional orchestra that was all set up. Any day you could book, hours with them, and you get a full orchestra doing your arrangements, which just became immensely convenient. And so on The Quest, we sent them the tracks, we got the results back, and Paul monitored it on that occasion, either on Zoom or FaceTime or something. He was watching the session go through in Macedonia, and we got great results. So this time the same thing happened. We were stuck to know a better way of doing it. We just went with the same idea of using Macedonia again. They were very thrilled that we came back, and they liked Yes, and wasn't it great they were going to do some more work with us? And off they went. And so within half a day or whatever it was, maybe a little bit more than that, but basically a set amount of sessions would return the orchestra work that we wanted. So it seemed like a very, very good system. And the main thing was we liked the results from The Quest. So we were very confident that Paul's writing would be, not accentuated exactly, but driven emotionally as well, because they were enjoying this little team up with Yes.